Alright, are we live? Are we live, my friends? Hello, hello. Are we looking? Oh, we are looking good. Welcome in, everybody. We are back with Mass Effect Monday on this gloomy Monday morning. Come on, can we get some consistently nice weather around here? Apparently not. So, well, we are here. We are inside. We are playing Mass Effect. We are continuing the journey here. We're going to keep going with the loyalty missions that we haven't done yet. See if we can get some other stuff done. Maybe pursue some other upgrades if time allows. Alright. Hello, game. Gonna use my controller. Controller, what are you doing? I was just using you last night during PlateUp. Alright, here we go. Hello, hello. Oh, there you go. Sweet. So I was just using this thing. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so let's take a look at the journal and see what we got. Alright, so we could... So we got a bunch. So we've got 6 of these guys.
I would do grunts because...
Does it realistically matter what order we do these guys in?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but if you do grunts loyalty mission, you'll get a discount at one of the stores, and that one has some good upgrades you'll want to look at.
Okay. Yeah, just trying to suss out the plan going forward for this last bit of the game. Because, arguably, we are pretty relatively close to being able to pursue endgame.
Yeah. Did you get the shipment already?
I did, yes.
How much was it?
2,500.
You don't want to try and get something more than that?
Oh my god. Fine! I'm not gonna sit here for 20 minutes spamming it, though. Oh, 5,000.
Nah, it's not a bad idea to at least do it a few times and just
Alright, well...
see what you can get.
That's 2,500 again.
Ooh.
80,000 palladium!
I would keep that one.
Okay. So I was reading into this, and apparently you can come back in between missions to spam this.
Missions.
Yeah, it's like, as in like the daily. So I think after we do one of the, like, let's just say we do Grunt's loyalty mission, let's actually try going back and see if that's true. Because if it is, then it could be spamming it the entire time. And that I actually don't think I would mind. So let's find out if it's true.
Only half our fuel remains.
Okay, so I will re-gas up the Normandy, and we will go take care of Grunt, and then we will come back and see... Oops. Whoops. Wrong button there.
Yeah, I haven't tried it between missions. It's definitely worth a try.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna take that long, if nothing else, so...
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, then we don't have to keep doing it every time, so...
Right.
So, once is a good experiment. And if it does work, then it absolutely will be worth spamming it. So... Because then I can keep saving and try to get the big shipments. Alright, so, yep. Let's grab Grunt. I'm tempted to give him a name, even though that's technically his name, but... You know what I mean?
I don't think you can set nicknames.
No, but like, kind of like a on my own kind of thing. You know, like off the books. Excuse me.
After you evolve that power, I would save the rest of your points.
For fortification?
Yeah, because you're about to unlock that one.
Don't I technically... Is that after the loyalty mission that I get this?
Yeah, all of the
okay.
Squad Mites have an extra ability that they unlock after their loyalty missions.
That is new information, actually, so... Alright, so let's... I mean, realistically, I could have picked anybody, but we'll just go with Grunt right now because we're already with him. But yeah, I am very much intrigued to find out if this is true. Okay, I'm gonna make the save here, because, and I was actually just checking my heavy weapon ammo to make sure it was full. So...
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
And I'm assuming that would be Rex
Yeah.
to... Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because I know it was like some like medical thing or whatever, if I remember right, for what Grunt's issue is. Like as far as what led to the loyalty mission.
You'll see.
Shepard,
Oh lord.
what can I do for you, my friend?
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okeer. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okeer is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
Does that name mean anything to you, Rex?
Vicious warlord responsible for many deaths, who apparently toyed with genetics. A clone undertaking the right.
You are considering it? Tankbred allowed status as an adult? This is too far.
Nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Adolescence? Can't we just take him to Omega and buy him a few dances?
I don't care what he call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot.
It's not that he's sick,
Oh,
he's
Grunt.
going through
Do you wish to
puberty.
stand with Erdnot?
Oh, come on. Seriously, we had to go there? Seems like he's
One
a
of the
fully
others-
grown dude. Like, it's... God.
One of the other Squad Mites actually says that. He's like, he's going through goddamn puberty.
Did I miss
What
it,
does
or
the
did I
rite
just
of
not
passage
get it?
require?
Not for me to
No,
say,
different
Shepard.
Squad Mates say
Shaman
different
will discuss
things.
that.
Okay. Okay, so... if I had Morden, do you think he would have said that? Like... like, who would have said it? Like, do we... It's probably written somewhere,
I
but-
know Zaid will say something.
You'll let a tank bred
Jack
Krogan
has a
join
funny
Clan
comment
Erdnot?
too.
Who?
Because he's with you.
Jack.
After all,
Jack has a funny
you and I
comment.
killed thousands
I'm
like
sure
him.
somebody's probably got this documented on the internet, like what all the quotes are for all of these things, depending on
Oh,
who you
yeah.
have in your
Others will
crew.
do as I say.
Oh yeah, there's YouTube
They see
videos
the
of
benefit
compilations
of my
of
vision.
each Squad Mate's reaction to this or that.
I'd want to see this one. I'd want to see a compilation to this one because of what you're telling me.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
He was left here.
Find it real quick.
He would be
If you
killed.
can find it and send it to
The
me, I'd love to
clan
see it
must
later.
not
Because
respect it.
there's
A
honestly
tank
too
bred,
many
probably
things I'd
more
love to
so.
go back and look at based on who your
His
squad
disposition is
mates
what
were,
it
but I
is.
just like
Right
Garrus and I'm
or no.
biased.
That's just him being a Krogan. Okeer didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
We didn't come all this way for nothing.
Yes, my blood demands this.
Hey,
Boy.
yo, Haz, what is up?
Shaman. He's over on the second
What
level.
is up, Haz? Welcome to the
Give him a
party.
good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew? Hmm?
Too many to count. Grunt, honestly, too many.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
Alright. I gotta find the shaman. Wherever that guy is.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Viol. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
Trust me, you are gonna miss the tank, dude. Just randomly punch it for no reason. Is this the shop you were talking about? Getting the bonus, the discount at?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is this the guy I gotta talk to?
Who are you?
You have to do the loyalty
I am
mission first.
Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot, and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
Oh, hell yeah. We know what to do, chat. We know what to do here.
How many humans does the clan leader allow to walk freely among the Urdnot?
Not very many. It begs the question of why you are here.
I earned the right to walk among you. Want to see how I did it?
Oh, very well. But if you get in the way of my research, I will see you ejected.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance.
Didn't get
kit,
heaven up to
a
much?
real
Oh,
ground
okay.
pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
The Solarians? The designers of the Genophage.
Yeah, what else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the
Explosions?
true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
So I guess that wasn't him. Gotta find a shaman. He's gotta be around here somewhere.
Watch it, human. Always want more shock absorption. Those babies. Give me a reason. Should I ask the female clan for rite of parentage? Why bother with them? You don't want anything I sell, human. It'll tear your insides like a piece of fish. I don't know. Things could be different.
That's the way out.
I think I'll take you up on that. The Citadel Presidium has a big statue of a Krogan right in the middle.
What?
That's actually a pretty quick compilation. I found one.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
There you go. I just sent
Hold
it to
on.
you.
Streamer mode has not been getting enabled automatically when I open OBS lately. It's kind of weird. But... Because then that eliminates the Discord pings from getting picked up by the stream. But... I just went ahead and did it. Shaman!
You
Hi!
go beyond yourself, Gatatag Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic. They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
I'm not fighting over this nonsense. Grunt's ready. Let's get to it.
I like your dismissal of our rituals even less than Uvank's challenges. And my word determines whether a rite will proceed. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krantz stands against him. He has no one. My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
How is a candidate tested if he brings backup on his rite of passage?
Not every Krogan can be the strongest warrior, but each must inspire his peers to battle at his side.
Good point.
If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you weaken my clan.
Grunt will strengthen Clan Urdnot. Name our target and it will die.
Spoken well. Most aliens, and some Krogan, do not understand our ways. I believe this human does. Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie. You dare.
Yes.
I like this human. She understands.
Hell yeah, Zox.
I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere.
They're both
You
busting
have
each other.
provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent. Bring your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will succeed.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
We'll return when we're ready.
When the young Krogan is prepared, bloodshed in the rite must not be rushed.
Oh, okay. I should keep talking
Are you
to him
ready
again.
to begin the rite of passage?
Yes.
Be warned.
Once it is started, you must see it through.
To success or death.
We're ready to begin.
Excellent.
Alright. There is going to be 2 fantastic opportunities for nukes.
Yes. Nukes.
One of which might take both, but is not necessary.
Is there a weapon locker on this mission?
There is not.
Okay. Well, I want to be able to fire off both I want to be able to fire one off in both places, so you may have to poke me on the right spot in the right time.
Oh, you will know. It'll be an obvious boss.
Yeah, but the one that might take 2, though?
You'll know. Trust me, you'll know.
What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be like the lady that took 3 that would have taken 3 nukes to kill, or?
You'll see.
Oh god, chat, what is going on here?
This is Tachanka's most recent scar.
It is a big
the last
boss.
surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
Alright, here we go.
Let's get started, Shepard.
Get all
Hit
that
the
stuff
keystone.
first. I think there's something on the other side. And there's a handful of pickups that you might save for a little bit.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
I said you might want to save it
Oh,
if you can. Search the corpses at least, though. The corpses, I think.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
I was gonna say, I figured the corpses would probably... Just peeking around here. Yeah, I know, Grunt, you want to do this, but I gotta look for the corpses
Let's
of
get
your dead
started,
friends.
Shepard. Hit the keystone.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka, and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Here they come. I'm ready.
And stay there. There we go. One less to worry about.
One more. There. These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Let's say, what's going on here?
There we go.
They'll all die. Yeah, right on your ass.
Well, there hasn't been much yet. I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot more. Are these guys gonna be infinitely spawning, or do I have to do something else?
It goes in waves, basically.
Okay.
After a certain point, you'll have to hit the thing again, the keystone or whatever. And after a certain point, more enemies will spawn. And I think it goes 3 times total.
Okay.
Wait.
The last one will be the boss.
The nukeable boss.
One less to
The
get.
nukeable boss.
The one of 2 nukeable
we
things
go.
in this mission.
I'll put them down.
One less to worry about.
These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Nope, there we go.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Crawlers, come to your death.
Grab some ammo. Actually, I don't need to do that yet. Crawlers.
To the left.
Firing a high impact shot. Scratch one.
I'm assuming the boss is that guy.
Nope.
I was gonna say, is that a reasonable assumption? This thing's kind of cool. This submachine gun.
Trouble! Impact shot.
There we go.
He's got a lot of ammo.
On the ground, now!
One less to worry about.
We need to trigger the keystone to continue the rite.
Now, all Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal
I had a-
is
oh.
survival.
I saw it for a little bit.
Feel that? Everything is shaking. I am...
See it on the. Oh! It's like I can kind of see it on my HUD, but.
Been spotted.
There it is.
An enemy worth fighting.
You gotta be careful though, because it will drop back under the ground. So you gotta time the shot right before it disappears.
Yeah, but it's like. If this thing could potentially take two, then. Take 2 shots.
You'll get it most of the way. Like you might actually have it low enough to where you can nuke it and kill it.
Like, even now, or.
Yeah, even now. I would stealth if you can. That thing hurts.
Yeah, it does. Wow, he still went and shot me. Seems to have saved right before this last part, though. So I'll have it out, and then...
Ready for another round.
Now, all Krogan bear the genophage.
Well, that's cool. It didn't send me back that far.
Curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival.
Feel that? Everything is shaking. I am...
Yep, we're good to go. Got our nukes.
Been spotted.
So you don't think I need to get it down that much?
Probably not. I mean, you can always nuke it first.
That's also true, but... Alright, so let me get into a good position. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful nukes, chat. Beautiful nukes. They fly.
We have company.
The nukes.
Good.
Fly.
You live, and to brought down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Urdnot Rex was the last.
My Krat gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good.
This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the Warlord of Kier.
That is nuke number 37.
Come on, Ubank. You want to try killing him? Give it your best shot.
Not yet. This deserves consideration.
Why? I'm not getting any more natural.
You are powerful. You are a mistake. But your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship. But you'd be clan in name.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Urdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
Grunt can't settle for that, and I'm sure not allowing him to leave my crew.
It doesn't matter what you allow. Your authority doesn't go that far.
No, Gatatog would ever order you about as that repulsive alien dares to.
Shepard may piss me off now and then, but they drain my tank for droppings like you. You're dead.
Oh shit!
And this guy you can nuke.
Oh yeah! You think I can nuke him straight up, or
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
you
It only
sure
takes
about
one.
this?
I'm positive.
Right, where is he?
It's kind of far back. He's like probably way in the back.
I want to make sure I got a visual on him before I fire this thing off, because I only got one shot. Where is he?
I got glory.
Where did he go?
There he is!
There he is.
I can't charging.
Hell yeah! There we go. You can't hide from me. You can't hide from the nukes.
Enemy charging.
You can't hide from the
Think is
nukes.
meat. Let's signal at
No
the Keystone
way.
to get out of here and leave him to rot.
Nah. Bug! Alright.
Past the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. She has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are
Nukes.
the finest.
Emerald! Yay!
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a
Started the
conduit for
stream
rage and
strong.
bloodlust
2
of my
back-to-back
people.
nukes.
Yes.
It would be wrong to retain my old identity. My life belongs to the clan.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak torments the slow and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have thought you, of all aliens, would understand, Shepard. The Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests. But their
But yes,
cores
Admiral
were weak.
Nukes.
How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no stopping it. No stopping us.
Tell me about Krogan rites and ceremonies.
You have seen the rite of passage. Krogans suffer the rite of life at birth, and the rite of honor when they wish to be considered for breeding. The rite of firsts is suffered before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites in service to the clan.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I passed through rites that made me wish to die.
Heart Nuke.
I carry the scars on my soul. I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature. Our spirit is one of violence and death. I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
Indeed.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
This is valuable.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh, shotgun damage.
You don't have a place in this room. Everybody in the human kill compression law? Everybody, sir. That's what it does, is brace himself.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several...
Someday we'll get off this.
Several breeding requests for grunts. Oh my god. Yeah, I just saw that right at the end. Hey Zux, Amped Smart Pistol, Devilish Cat Face.
I'm gonna ban you from my own chat.
Yeah, I look forward to looking at Titanfall 1 as soon as I can get with Breezy to set that up. Yeah, you were gonna get Zox every time with that one. Alright, let's see if this is true. And I'll make a save when we get there, so then if it doesn't work. So is this like between the star clusters? Is that why we need fuel?
Yes.
Because that's kind of what it looks like just visually. Like, it takes a lot more propulsion to get through that, so that's why we have a fuel system.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, so let's create a save here and see if this actually works. It does!
It does. Nice.
What is a shotgun tech? You think that's worth picking up? Like,
Oh yeah. If you see the technology, it's better to just take it because it's so RNG based.
yeah. That is Pug. Yeah, Admiral, so this whole thing that Zox wanted me to do daily, I read online somewhere, I forget where, but there was a source that told me that you could actually do it after every single mission. But I was like, is that really real? Because, you know, the internet is full of trolls
Half our fuel.
and stuff, and people that are just lying. But no, it is real. We just proved it to ourselves that you can actually do it after every single mission and keep rolling for higher level crap. Every time. Alright, well, now we can start going for the other loyalty missions. I don't think it really matters, but what order we do them in at this point, because we knocked out the ones that were a little more dependent. So let's go to Garrus, because I like Garrus, and he's fun. Sassy Trolls, really, that's a lot of stuff to get. Yeah, Zox sent me a thing that has all the different possible roles, at least for the materials, but you can also get upgrades in those roles. So yeah. No, it appears to be 100% real. Alright, well, let's find out what we're doing for Garrus. Eye for an eye, right? Eye for an eye. I actually found his totally by accident, so I don't actually know who I want to take with me. Aside from Garrus, obviously, but upgrades for nukes? No, unfortunately. Sadly not. The only upgrades that we can really do for nukes are if we yeah, sadly no. The only upgrades that you can do for the nukes are the heavy weapon ammo, as far as I'm aware. I don't know if you're aware of anything, Zox, but
No, it's just ammo upgrades.
yeah, sadly it's only the ammo upgrades. Alright, so let's head in. Let's head down to the warehouse and go take care of Garrus.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong.
Isn't she the one that we punched?
The latest and largest human
Emily Wong? No.
No, it's not her.
Wong's it. Emily Wong's the cool one.
Oh, okay. I know there was one that we punched in the last game or something. Or even earlier in this game.
This was rejected by a 3-4 vote in session. The council maintains the matter is an internal alliance issue.
I can't believe these humans. Nope.
Oh, that's a side quest that just came up. Yeah, because I know this is where...
This looks like the place.
Yep.
Just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni Jail converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
Yep, we've got all our nuke ammo. Here we go.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Garrus.
Damn it! Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them!
Too slow.
Ah, yeah.
Why do I even bother?
Shut up.
We need to find a client of yours. I suggest you cooperate.
Wait. I'm not the one you want to talk to. I'm not Fade.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory
Garrus
district.
is just like fessed
Works out of
up.
the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
What do the Blue Suns have to do with this?
They use his services to help their people infiltrate businesses and various organizations here on the Citadel.
Bastard. He's using CSEC to help those scum.
No. Well, not really. He got fired from CSEC a while ago, but he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sidonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
That's awesome. I love the Renegade scenes. They're so fantastic.
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a decision on Joe. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
No, I got the refund from the exchange and then sent it to the warehouse.
Good evening. Hey, pinging Pluto. Welcome in, sir. Welcome to the party. Yeah. Welcome in. Yeah, we're just doing Mass Effect. And we got the M920 and it's fully loaded. We got nukes. We got nukes, chat. We got nukes.
There he is.
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you. Look out!
We're not firing it right here. This is nah. Too early for that. Use them sparingly. Because we only got 2. So. Enjoyed your inscription stream last night. Oh, so you were from last night. Oh, your name is different. I thought you were a new person. My apologies. Welcome back. Yeah, I'll have to plan some time that Admiral's gonna be free, or if anyone else is is good with inscription. Because I want to be able to give inscription a fair shake to catch my attention and get me
Enemies on our left.
English is hard. To get me into it in some way. Yeah, I aim to do that with new games that people suggest to me, is I like to at least give it. I want to give it enough time for me to make an actual decision on whether I'm going to keep playing it or not.
Shot ready.
They've shot off his right arm. Hoping to have fun playing. I'm gonna boot up Deep Rock and see how rusty I am. Has it been a while, I take it, since you've last been able to play?
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
You can smell him, Garrus? Gotta love those figures of speech. Like, I can just smell it.
Hostiles.
One less to worry about.
It's even funnier shooting off their heads. Can you actually shoot off their heads? I feel like I've been able to do that before, but...
Yeah, but they don't keep going if you do that.
You're just gonna check in. Ooh, circuit boards. I see something.
Taking cover.
Just to get that out of the way. This old Greybeard hasn't played in a while? Ah, okay. Yeah, I play the weekly deep dives and usually a couple other shenanigans, but I don't play too much Deep Rock, not as much as I used to. I'm refreshed and will make a list of things to do. We'll try to be more Zoxy, Catface. What does that mean, Admiral?
Enemies.
I don't know what that means. Garrus, can you move, buddy? You're in my line of fire, dude. Zox is a good guide. I'll try to be more like him. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, Admiral. Thank you for the context, because I was like, well, what exactly do you mean by being more Zoxy?
I'm flattered.
You have a role model. You are a role model for Admiral Zox. You should be proud of yourself.
I'm almost confused. I haven't really done anything.
What do you mean you haven't really done anything?
I mean, I haven't done anything. I just talk about my favorite game while you're playing it.
I mean, but you got me going on it again because I kept getting stuck and couldn't figure out what to do.
I have figured he was gonna, like, start teabagging people more.
Well, I mean, I can't really do that in this game because there's no direct button to crouch.
No, I mean Admiral. He said he was gonna be more like me.
I won't teabag you. That's a role only one is worthy of. Devilish cat face. You know, Admiral, we need to get you a computer for one reason and one reason only, and it's related to Titanfall. We need to get you a computer so then you and Zox can be competing to teabag each other. What do you think? You guys can both be trying to get on top of each other and teabag each other. I think that would be hilarious to watch. What do you think, Admiral? So that if I mess up an inscription, you can punish me with Titanfall 2 multiplayer, LMAO.
Watch out.
Ooh, heavy mech. Nuke? Nukes? Hell yeah.
Light him up.
Samara? Hell yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
This is the mission that will have 2 at the end, so you want to save your next one towards the end of the mission.
Okay.
There'll be 2 heavy mechs that get dropped down at a certain point.
Okay. Me
I
and
do not
Zox. Oh,
recall.
oh, Zox. Me and Zox 1v1 Kraber duel.
Kraber duel.
Oh, do you accept, Zox?
I'd do a Kraber duel. Those are
Hell
always
yeah.
fun.
That would. You hear that, April? Zox accepts your challenge. And the loser has to get teabagged. Yeah, 1v1 live fire, Kraber only.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
Or DMR. Does it have weird handling like it does on console? I don't use the DMR, so I cannot help you with that one.
We seem to be getting tense.
Weird
guys.
handling in
Harkin
what
may know
way?
why Sidonis wanted to
Yeah.
disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
Oh.
Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need to hurt him to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex, heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless. Unlike everyone he betrayed, he'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
I got no problem with that.
Somehow I didn't think you would.
We won't catch him waiting here.
Right behind you.
Question, did the same team that made this game make Knights of the Old Republic? It seems kind of similar.
I think so, actually. Because it's... I'm not entirely certain, but I know the people who made Dragon Age and Mass Effect also at least had a hand in the KOTOR games, which was also what made Star Wars: The Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic is...
Oh shoot,
Sorry,
I fucked
I'm
that one
getting
up.
my stuff mixed up. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain, but it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of the same people worked on all the same games.
Export your game to Mass Effect 3 if you survive.
It feels heavy in the DMR. It's hard to say for the DMR and Titanfall. I mean, it kinda does. I think I get what you're saying, but it's also even heavier on Apex, if that makes sense.
I had to back up because I fucked up on the wall safe, but... I thought I had it, but I accidentally clicked the wrong one, but... This is a decent autosave.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out!
That's the one I dropped my nuke on, but...
Light him up.
was Harkin up to?
Yeah, I clicked on the wrong ones. I was like, I don't actually know where it is. There we go. Feels absurdly heavy. If the DMR is good handling, it'd be kind of OP. High rate of fire, hit scan, headshot, one headshot. Yeah.
But I'm in no mood for his games. Right behind you.
Alright. Now I'm in a better spot. I will save again. Any chariot has... Really? Really? You guys are starting that earlier and earlier. In the streams, and it's...
What's this?
No, sniper rifle damage. I will gladly take that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know because I've got both of my nukes, I can fire it off somewhere else. Because of the autosave thing, so...
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Question, am I able to nuke Harkin directly?
No, he's not.
What? Lame. Why can't I nuke him? Why can't he be nuked?
Because he's not a combat character.
I want to
don't
nuke
actually
him in the
fight him.
face. I want to nuke him anyway.
Fire in the hole!
You do get some good renegade options with him, though.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, you got me.
Field systems engaged.
Oh yeah, I don't want to use this thing yet.
Enemies ahead!
Get them off their feet.
I'm not running from you, Shepard.
Remind me who Harkin is. Was he part of the original Normandy crew?
Harkin's going to regret this.
I feel like that name is familiar. No?
He was the guy who had leads on Admiral Anderson as well as Garrus.
Oh!
In the first game, he was just a sleazebag in the one bomber in the first game.
I can't even move. I'm trying to activate my cloak so then I can get up here for a double nuke. Hell yeah. Double nukes! Hell yeah! Perfect. Perfect! Absolutely perfect. Nukes. Explosions. Fog. Nuke! Yes, chat. You know, chat, we broke a milestone here. That is nuke number 40. How many more can we fire off in this game? We are gonna keep rolling and firing off as many as we can. Oh. Nice Harkin over there. Oh, you think so, huh?
Hostiles.
Just a bunch of vaulting. Yeah, I didn't really think there was anything else. Get him.
You were close, but not close enough.
Nice shot, Garrus.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Oh shit. Garrus! I love you, buddy.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Is this information really worth all the trouble?
I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrett?
No, but Sidonus opened my eyes.
Going.
I knew Garrus was great, shit.
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now,
Don't
Harkin.
do this, Paragon interrupt.
You're just gonna kill
And you
me?
were telling me to do
That's
all
not
the
your style,
interrupts.
Garrus.
No, this is one where you shouldn't do.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down, but... Maybe give Cece the blood trail.
He's technically a criminal, and this is actually a good idea.
You're lucky. I wouldn't have shot you in the leg.
What'd I ever do to you?
Everything.
Sidonus better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Awesome sauce. So, I guess what would have happened had I done it? Can you tell me
Harkin's
that?
a bloody menace. We should
You would have
just let him
stopped
go. He
Garrus
deserved
from
to be
shooting
punished.
Harkin. I'm not actually sure because I always let Garrus shoot Harkin because Harkin's a scumbag.
I don't know if I have a save far enough back to, like, experiment with that, but I think that'd be funny, just to see what would have happened, but...
Don't waste your time on him.
He
Let
basically
Cece
gets
deal with him
away.
now.
Yeah, I
would
suppose you're
assume.
right.
Probably,
Thanks for helping
but...
me with this, Shepard.
I'd do the same if I were you.
I learned from the best.
Hey!
I need to set up.
Okay.
I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights.
Okay.
Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
YouTube, I hate you, now give me the stream back. Ooh. Oh, oh yeah, look at that. Garrus is just ready to go.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yep. He's got tracking. There he is.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
This won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few more seconds.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This better not happen again.
Oh, it won't. Don't worry.
What? Shit.
Betrayal repaid, Sidonis.
Nice. Beautiful.
That was easy enough.
This is what happens when you let things get personal. I need to know this is over.
Yeah, it's over. I can move on.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get moving. I need to get away from this
I'm
place.
off. Hope you all have a good day. Bye, Pluto.
Right with you.
See you later, dude. Heck yeah. So I'll make a separate save right here because I want to see if I can load back just because I'm curious. Zox, you're probably right. He probably would have just gotten away, but curiosity kills me and I would like to know. Looks like I'm going back a little bit, but honestly, I'm not going back that much, so I'm not terribly worried about it.
Good to know.
So by that, because we've already fired off our nukes, I'll go ahead and just kind of blitz through this. So it seems like that was the very end of the conversation, is where we did it. Oh, get down, Shepard. I'll hold on to the nukes just to make it a little bit, easier to knock out those two mechs, but we're not going to count that in the nukes because we technically already fired a nuke at them, so I'm kind of only counting new targets.
Oh, crap. Two heavy mechs, incoming.
Do you really think you can take me down, Shepard?
Yes. Hey. Cool. Yeah, just for simplicity's sake and for speed. And I'll save right before that conversation. Up. Up. Let's see. Up.
Authorized for lethal force.
Oh, so there was an autosave actually. I didn't realize that.
Come on, yeah. Well, I guess we're both.
You helped a friend. His name was
I
Sidonis.
know who he is, and I'm not.
Is this
I don't
information?
give out claims.
Yeah, a broken neck. No, but
That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to
I
meet?
think it's like right about here-ish.
All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
I think it's gonna show up right about
Kill you.
here-ish.
No, but I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we can do this again real soon.
YouTube doesn't like me. Still a nice headbutt.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sedonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Okay, so it seems like it was pretty much the same.
We shouldn't have... What would you...
It doesn't seem like he got away in the end, so...
Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
I guess there's another one that...
Let me take the shot.
Sit.
I know. I would. I'm over. No more.
Come on. So I'm gonna do the save that I just did. Okay. Now we are actually back where we were, so we are gonna continue from here. So I guess the outcome was basically the same.
More or less.
Kind of what it seemed like, so...
I don't think there's anything else to do on the Citadel other than visit the shops.
Yeah.
Which I'll have you do after you finish all of the loyalty missions. Better to do all the shopping and stuff
after,
right before the point of no return.
Yeah. Which, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Mass Effect series, every game has its own quote-unquote end game segment. We do technically have it available for Mass Effect Chapter 2, and that is the Reaper IFF. However, we have not finished the loyalty missions yet, and we're still missing some upgrades, so we're going for those first before we go for it. Mass Effect 1's endgame was Virmire. We basically did everything before that, so... They don't like chair cult leaders, apparently. No. It's like ever since I tagged you, you're starting to have issues, Admiral. More than before, I think. So I think YouTube found out you're the leader of my chair cult, and now they don't really want you to have it. Okay, so I will save here. I will delete that other save because that was just for experimentation purposes. Oops. Oh, there it is. Okay. Delete that. And we could reroll. Well, it's even worse. Oops. I'd rather go to the save that I made, but... Let's get a couple more rolls. Getting a lot of 2500s.
Yeah, it's the most common one, even in my experience.
Ooh! Assault rifle
the
tech.
Assault rifle tech.
Well, I will definitely take that and run.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Hey. Alright, so now we just did Garrus's loyalty mission, so we are good to go with him.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Just to be sure I'm gonna do this. Okay, just to make sure that we're ready. Alright, we'll make a save here on the ship, just so that we have a backup. And we will go for the next loyalty mission.
We have used half our fuel.
Okay, don't have anything to do with Jared.
Go back to Shepard real quick and let's see.
Oh.
I forgot how much I hate this place.
As far as
See the
as far
landing
as
pad?
points.
Has to be on the roof.
Yeah.
Where the vegetation would overgrow it in a few
Can't they do that on the mission too?
Yeah, you can do it anytime.
That's fine.
Your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
When we start a mission, we finish it.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on the ground.
So I've probably already asked you, so I know there is a... And so I know you said there's no portable nuclear bomb in the third game, which is a SAG, but is there some other extremely high-powered BFG that I can burn
In
every
Mass Effect
mission, kind of
3?
like I've been doing with the nukes?
No, there's no heavy weapons in Mass Effect 3.
Well, that's lame. Lame!
There are occasionally weapons that you can pick up on specific missions that are basically heavy weapons that do their own thing. There's one that behaves like the cane in which you charge it up. There's another that's like a missile barrage.
Oh, okay.
And you do actually come across the cane, but it's a disposable weapon for a very, very specific thing, and it's only in like one spot. But that's it. That's basically it. You don't get any heavy weapons like you do in this game.
Lame! Lame. Lame. I want big guns. I want big guns. I like big guns. That's why I'm a gunner main in Deep Rock. So you wanted me to look at Shepard.
Yeah, you're almost maxed with Renegade points. You could probably do Samara's, but it might be safer to wait until you max out just in case.
Which means I should really pursue everybody else that I have. Yeah. And max out as much Renegade as possible. Jack. I like that outfit on her a lot more than the other one, so I'll be honest. I was not a fan of her previous outfit.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Yeah, I did not particularly like how revealing it was, so I wanted to change her outfit to something else. That was hopefully a little less so.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
I can hear them talking, but I think I missed the dialogue, but... Oh. That wasn't it. Now just an empty? What? I am confused. I'm confused.
When you go across,
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this
the
place burn.
no access, whatever, it actually sets you back.
Oh, is that what that means? That is?
I never
Okay.
saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
There we go. That makes sense, though. Okay, let's go on.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get...
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man. I remember escaping to this one, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Gunner main, it ain't a gun if it don't weigh at least 100 pounds. That is correct, Admiral. That is right. That is right, Admiral. I'm a gunner main for life. In DRG. Always will be. Followed closely by Scout. I have grown to really like Scout.
Enemy! That's one!
Old bloodstain.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
Ooh.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
They actually rewarded you for attacking.
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Jack. That's just freaking messed up, though. Like, forcing kids to fight each other? Like, that's just, I don't know. I don't have words for that, chat. I really don't.
Told you this game gets dark.
No, I
Security
didn't
officers in.
say that you were lying.
The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
It looks like there was a lot you didn't know.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
I mean, it doesn't, really.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Well, somebody did. Ooh, okay.
We've been spotted.
Try a real man's weapon. Krogan incoming!
Take that!
Firing a high-impact shot!
Blood pack. Pretty goodies. The PDA. Hey, nice. Gotcha.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
I'm saying, some sick son of a bitch killed a lot of kids with these experiments and then checked his work.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Dialogue. I have a feeling there may not be anything nukeable here.
I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch.
There's one boss, kind of.
Kind of.
At the end, he's a
Let's just go plant that
tanky
bomb.
Krogan. But
Okay.
that's about it. There's very minimal fighting.
As long as something's nukeable.
Yeah, there's at least one kind of boss.
Even if he's not like a full boss, even if he's like a pseudo boss.
There we can scratch
So it's like these are all the cells that the kids were held in, it seems. Judging by the appearance. Yeah, bunk beds, toilet, sink, not much else.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side.
Oh,
I could see all the
yeah.
other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me. Oh, I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Yeah, don't you think, Jack?
What's this?
Ooh. Oh, biotic damage.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
Ooh.
This whole place was built to turn you into what you are.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
If there are any answers here, they're further on.
Ooh. Crazy. Crazy! Crazy shit, guys. What? Credits. Hey! Pseudo boss.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
You're in my way.
Get them! Kill them on my own. I want them dead. Great fire.
Yeah, there we go.
He's in there.
Beautiful.
I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Damn, Jack. I don't blame you, though. Alright, there we go. That is nuke number 41. We are looking good, shit. I'm thinking we're probably, by the time we get done, we're probably going to be somewhere between 50 and 60. Based on where we are in the game, how many loyalty missions we got left. And I don't know exactly how endgame entails, how many opportunities there might be to fire them off, but I'm kind of guessing we're going to be between 50 and 60 by the time we're done. Because that was number 41. Because that was number 41 that I just documented.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm guessing between
out.
50 and 60 because of where we are.
50 for sure.
My name is Arash.
Well, right. And I was kind of guessing.
you're
I don't know. I don't know if it's
breaking
gonna get to 60. That might be too high. But
I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and
Oh,
I
hold
thought
on.
I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Why did you come back?
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
You're here to erase your past. He's part of that.
Shit. Is this right? Will killing him fix my head?
You're a killer, Jack. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Get him! Hell yeah, that was an instant red. I saw that.
Good. A bullet in the head solves everything.
I know that now. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
I actually am curious. I'm gonna look at stuff.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Ooh.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. That was pathetic.
Aww. A little bit of lore about Jack. Oh, the two-way mirror.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
So it looks like there's just a couple pieces of lore, because I don't see anything else highlighted in the room. Oh! There's some stuff out here.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Oh, okay. That was kind of neat, though. Getting to see that. She keeps clicking it. Do it. That's quite a bomb!
That was a proper nuke.
Yeah. What, like the M920 isn't a proper nuke?
Technically isn't.
I mean, it's a smaller version, but...
Its mushroom cloud makes it seem like an.
Oh, Jack and Miranda are... Ooh. Jack and Miranda are having an argument. Ooh.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch! Enough. Stand down.
Both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Stop.
My opinion is the one that matters. You two, keep a deck apart at all times.
She can't be trusted, Shepard. She'll jeopardize the whole mission.
If we survive this, you two can tear each other apart. Until then, save your hate for the collectors.
She'll survive.
I'll make sure of it. Then, I'll tear you apart myself.
Oh my god.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
And Joker wanted us to take pictures. That was actually good. I like it. That was pretty great. That was pretty pog. Alright, so that's Jack taken care of. Alright, so that was Jack's loyalty mission. We are in good shape. Let's go ahead and go back to the Shadow Broker and keep spamming it because it's funny. Because we found out that it's real. And that it's not just some troll on the internet. So I apologize, chat, for doing this in between every single mission, but I don't think you guys really mind because we need this stuff. We need lots of stuff to get through the end of this game, according to Zox. There are lots of upgrades that we still need, so utterly spamming the resources is going to be a big part of that, so... It's even faster than planet scanning, honestly, because it only takes a few resets usually to get something good. Let's go ahead and make a save here. And we could reroll that. Ooh, 20,000. That's a good roll. I'll take that as a roll.
You had the 80,000 earlier of the same element, so you basically got 100,000 out of all that.
Yeah. But I'll take 20k. I'm not going to keep re-rolling for 20 minutes, but... Hey, 20k is pretty good, even though it is the same element.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually I might start re-rolling if I keep getting was that platinum or palladium?
That was palladium.
Yeah, maybe I'll start re-rolling if I keep getting palladium, because I want to get the other materials, because obviously I'm going to need them all.
Yeah.
So I may start re-rolling if I keep getting palladium, but... Alright, let's go for Jacob. Let's knock him out. Who's even left after him? I know we got Samara. Just trying to think who's left. Tally. You still gotta do Tally. We did Garrus already. We just did Jack.
You You could check your mission log real quick.
I could, yeah. I'll quick touch down.
An anomaly.
John, this is Stress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW46.
Something on our sensors.
Yeah, I'll take a look here once we land. Yeah, I'll save the points with Jacob because people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. I've yet to beat one that can outsmart Bullet. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so I'll make a save here real fast, and...
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be technology or information still inside.
Oh, so it's really just Tali and Samara. Yeah, so we're kind of getting close. So are these other upgrades on the DLC missions? Or where are they at?
You've done all the DLC.
Well, I've done all those? Okay. Just because it seems like depending on how long these other loyalty missions take, these other 3 that we haven't done yet, we might be able to finish today.
So Samara and Tali, or you might be done with the loyalty missions today, but Samara and Tali both after their loyalty missions. They will both of them will have ship upgrades, both of which will be some of the important ones. I can't remember who else. I think Thane has one.
There it is.
But you can always talk to everybody on the ship and see if they have upgrades to give you.
I think I've got a couple of them set up already, but like some of them purchasable. I just haven't done it yet.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Ooh.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in.
Repeat. Toxology alert.
Oh.
Danger.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat. Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash.
Probably.
Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent
at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay.
Yeah,
effect
8 years, 237 days? Yeah, that's almost 9 years worth of time. That's kind of a lot. Ooh.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What's your name?
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Eyes ahead!
I only did that because Zach tells me I should, even though I want to be an ass.
Concussive shot ready.
They didn't have neural decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Was I supposed to come in this direction, or was I supposed to go up the ship? Because it seemed like there was a way I could climb into the ship a little bit.
I can't remember if it's necessary, but there is stuff to do on the ship.
Well, I'm gonna take a look and see what's there.
There's like a couple of logs you can listen to.
Lore. I like lore. I like game lore. I'm sure there's lots more of it in ME3. Meanwhile, Nova Plazma had a new Crazy Crash Survivors. Oh, I'm sure there's something decently nukeable here, Admiral. Ooh. Oh.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Ooh. There's a PDA. There's a little bit here. A little lore, a little PDA.
Crash, you can't expect the luxury of do process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Ooh. Yeah, some crazy lore about what happened here. So I guess I could chat with the survivor.
You killed them, but there are more every day.
Oh.
They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Ooh.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Probably.
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
Is this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Either way, such a clear gender divide seems odd.
Because there's a lot of females in this group,
Doesn't
actually.
matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. It seems like it.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
PDA. Oh. Oh, shoot. Here we go.
His mechs shoot without question. Not exactly a long-term discipline solution.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
Jacob, I think we got a much bigger problem going on here. Sus. Yeah. But no, I'm sure there's something decently nukeable here.
Here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Ooh.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Ooh. Sus. What? Set to explode. Oh shit. Oh shit. Garrett!
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Hostile!
Nope, here we go.
Engaged.
Yeah!
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. Their heads are killing.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
Someone's crawling.
Come on over!
But I can hear him. He's on the...
That's a nice trick. Charge him up!
Saw something
can
else
use
on
this.
the head. Ooh, heavy pistol damage. That's Pug.
Target down!
Low gravity.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Bitch. Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Enemy combat drone.
To the left!
Enough with toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Dukes. We got Dukes, chat! All the Dukes. nuke! Happy. Admiral's happy, Zox. We got a happy Admiral. Because we get nukes. Firing off the nukes. The nukes! We are actually potentially on track, chat, to once again break our record for the most nukes fired off in one stream. We have done 6 already. We could break it again. I think our record right now is 8. Depending on how we get through these other missions and how many other nukeable targets there are, we could definitely break it. We could break it again today. Assuming that's him. Yep. That's our gentleman. Is there anything else to grab? Not really, so I'm gonna go find him.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior.
Just need the chair.
Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
Ooh.
You have to understand. This isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Ooh.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
Oh.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are. Because you're not any father I remember.
Ooh.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his max.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
Man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Ooh. Damn, son! Crazy. Absolutely nutty.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve in the air much, hard-ass.
It's restricted to decaf.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Was it supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise.
Yeah, Miranda's joining the
I keep my
conversation.
promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Ew. Crazy. Crazy shit.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Cool. Thanks. Alright, back we go.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you for letting me know about that. Yeah, I'm excited for ME3. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be crazy.
That's what you've said, yeah, is that it's gonna get even crazier than what we've been getting into now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip Palladium if I see it. I could get something better than that. Sniper rifle tech? Hell yeah! Wow, I'm getting really lucky, I feel like, today. That's the third upgrade I think I've gotten today, at least. Because what? One of them was shotgun, one of them was pistol, and then now sniper? I think? It's pretty lucky. I've been getting incredibly lucky today, Zox.
Only half our fuel remains.
Nah, we're fine, Edie.
Yeah, you might have all of them. I'm not sure, because there's only one of each type. There's assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle, and SMG.
Yeah, because I think I got one of the others previously, but...
Yeah, I think it was... I want to say it was SMG before. I could be wrong, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a save here on the ship. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I got pretty lucky. Let's take a look here, actually. And heavy pistol damage. I can max out heavy pistol. Ooh, heavy pistol critical.
Yeah, by all means.
Sniper headshot. Oh, I can max out sniper rifle. And I suppose this might actually not be a bad thing to do just for my squad mates. Penetration. Me just mindlessly clicking. Ooh, accuracy. Me just mindlessly clicking. Even though none of those affect me because of my specialty. Okay, maxed out damage protection on the armor. Oh yeah, speaking of the ship... So who were the people that we were talking about going to? Was it... We were just talking about this like a few minutes ago. Because I'm in position to do Tally's loyalty mission once we do that.
I know Tally and Samara both have critical ones, but you could just make the rounds. I think Thane has one that you should get, if you haven't already. Jacob has one, but you may have gotten
Thanks for
it
diverting
already.
to the Gernsback, Shepard.
Oh.
I appreciate being able to clean up that mess.
You always ask
Maybe
him
not
for
the best way
upgrades
to
and see
learn
what he
about the
says.
relatives, but I'm glad it's done.
But if anything, just talk to everyone and see what they say.
Any thoughts on how to prepare?
We've got the best armor available. The rest
Okay, so I've already
is
done
outside.
his. Yeah, I'll go chat with Morden, see if he's got anything.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later. Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways?
Yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable.
I think that may have been his.
Seem feasible.
I'll let you work.
The medbay one for the scars. And I don't think there's anybody else on this level. I think we gotta go downstairs to find the others. Because I know Miranda's got a spot here. I think most of the crewmates are on this level.
I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help.
Oh.
I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself. For what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Sounds like you had a soft spot for Niket after all.
I didn't have many friends. Niket was one of them. He never wanted anything from me. He was safe. Comfortable. A reminder of a more innocent time, I suppose.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander. My sister
I'm gonna
is
run
safe again,
AFK just
thanks
a
in large
moment.
part to you. I won't forget that. Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know?
The crew's
regarding-
working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specification.
What exactly are you doing?
Aside from that, I send regular reports to the
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
I can't believe the Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Shepard.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me. Shepard. Need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the
My
Normandy?
current upgrades are working pretty well.
Talk to you later,
I'll be
Garrus.
here if you need me.
Okay, so that's Garrus. I'm gonna run around and see if I can find other people.
I hope we can go to Omega soon.
Why is going to Omega
A matter
so
of... My daughter is in Ardat Yakshi. I believe she is somewhere near the Afterlife nightclub. I need to find
We'll
her.
go find Morinth.
Okay, so I can't really get anything from her yet. I could try going and talking to Tally, see if I can find her. Go to Thane, because he's right here.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you
Not
a
at
few
all.
questions? We need to have the best equipment
I've
possible.
already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Okay. So I've gotten what I need out of him. Kasumi!
Hey, got a minute? I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I know why we had to destroy Keiji's gray box, but it doesn't make it any easier.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like I can... Gotta figure out where Tally is. See if I can talk to her. Okay, Tally is downstairs. Hey.
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge?
Definitely. The Collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time.
Alright, so I got something from her. Got it researched. So I think, yeah, we're just gonna have to go to the next mission, but no. Nukes unplayable? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and position ourselves for Tally's loyalty mission right quick. We're saved in a good position. Yep, we've only got Tally and Samara left, and then we can possibly start pursuing Endgame. If we've got all the upgrades acquired.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
You got work today?
I do, yeah.
Okay. You might have time for this one and maybe one more. Samara's is kind of quick. It's mostly a bunch of dialogue. There's no fighting in it.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
We should probably dedicate a whole stream to the past the point of no return, because there's a lot that happens.
Okay. Are we... I did actually chat with Tally while you were up. I got a shielding upgrade from her. I could not get anything from Samara yet. So maybe I have to do her loyalty mission before she gives it to me, because I did not get a dialogue option.
You're cutting out a lot for me.
Hello? Is my mic working? Hello?
Kind of. Yeah, most of them you have to do your loyalty mission first.
Because I did not get a dialogue option for Samara yet.
Yeah, you'll probably have to do the loyalty mission first. The shielding is necessary. I think it was the armor. I think I caught a glimpse of it. It was the armor. Tali will give you the shields. Garrus gave you the Thanix cannon. I think you might have that.
Yeah, I've got that already. The only one I don't think I have is the med bay, but that's for the scars.
Yeah.
I think I have the rest of the others. Can't we just look, like, in the upgrades tab and see what we all have?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember which ones are critical, but it's a good idea to just max out the ship.
And the punishment if she is
regardless.
found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Alright, I'm gonna make a save here real fast. I really gotta get up and run to the bathroom, chat. I will be back in a few minutes. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for a good time, but... Alright, BRB, chat. And I swear if I see any chairs when I come back... Chat. We need to talk. We need to have a chat, guys. When I get my headset back on. Swear to God, I see any chairs. And of course, my stream chat, as usual, when I get up, is flooded with chairs.
It's only because you keep reacting like this that it happens.
Cheers. Alright, chat, we need to talk. I've got my headset on. Scatter! Yeah, you better scatter. You better scatter, Admiral. I'm gonna coming at you with my paintball gun. I'm gonna be shooting all y'all with my paintball gun. Boys, hail the chair! All hail the chair! Chair stream. Hello, Ryer. Chair! Oh my god. You guys in the fucking chair.
I can't believe they're charging Tali's.
If Tali'Zorah can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Nice. Chair.
Tali'Zorah Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali'Zorah Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
Which would be me.
You would actually speak for my defense.
Tali, I'm not a lawyer. Hell, everyone thinks I'm part of Cerberus. Do you really think I can help you?
They're trying to turn the crowd against me. That's why they changed my status to Vas Normandy. This whole trial is a farce.
You underestimate us, Tali. Do not forget that you have friends as well as enemies. I delayed their attempt to try you in absentia. I convinced them to allow a human into our midst. You still have a chance. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Alright, here we go.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali'Zorah Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali'Zorah stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Oh, you guys know what we gotta do. we know, Chad. We know. When we see red, we know what we need to do.
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves.
Get on, Chorus.
Without her
Yeah.
help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause. We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Alright, let's roll.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Come on, we've got Geth to kill.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the Conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
If Talizor
Extra.
This to you.
Thank you.
Where's the shuttle? Is it back there somewhere?
Even during the hearing, Talizor's...
The human can wipe it out.
Can I take a wrong turn somewhere?
Probably. You don't want to talk to all the admirals first?
Oh, I don't know, like...
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ron got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tali's in good hands.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkorus Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Doctor, those real. It's a husk, a collector minion.
No, Vitor, this is Shepard, a friend of Talizora's. Shepard rescued you from Freedom's Progress. Do you remember?
Shepard! Shepard gave me the Cerberus. Too many questions. Can't sleep, can't eat. Wrong answers.
Poor Vitor. What did Cerberus do to him?
When they returned Vitor to us, he was suffering from malnutrition, exhaustion, dehydration, and the after effects of several drugs.
I didn't mean to upset him. I'll leave.
Doctor, is it time for the meds yet? I need my meds.
Not yet, Vitor. Soon.
Talizora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
You didn't say much during the opening statements, Admiral.
There wasn't much to say. This trial is a waste of time.
It matters a great deal to me.
If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm system.
A bunch of spaceships full of admirals. I belong here.
For taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora.
Such a
I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters,
so
the Quarian race.
Yeah.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Alright, so let's go ahead and...
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much.
see if we can find the path forward.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
That spoke well to the admirals.
Even during the hearing, Tali'Zorah's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Tali'Zorah Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali'Zorah. Kira Selai.
Get ready to fight.
Excuse me. Whoa!
Fire in the hole!
Eat this.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Oh boy.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haestrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Haestrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Ooh.
useful.
Ooh.
Incoming.
Oh.
Lockdown navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Look out!
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
If you don't take back your home, the Geth win.
I won't let that happen.
Yay, you already knocked some sense into Tali.
At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
So the reason the Quarians are living in suits is because they have... Is it because they have specific environmental requirements? Otherwise it's like toxic to them? Is that why they're living in these suits?
It gets talked about in the first game, but basically, because they've lived on the ships for so long, they're immunocompromised, basically.
Yeah, so it's an immune system issue.
Yeah, just interacting with other races. Other races can poison you, actually. They can end up sick for weeks by just breathing the same air as like a human.
So that's why they're living in the suits. Maybe I kind of missed it in the first game, but...
Yeah, probably. But yeah, their immune systems are basically non-existent.
Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Would be nice if I could find a job I could do online. Just not sure if I'd be able to do any of the ones I can find because me small brain. Yeah, it depends. Depends on the job. It's their weak immune system. Oh, that would honestly suck. Like, just imagine going up to someone then potentially dying because of germs. Well, that can happen in real human society for cancer patients or other immunocompromised patients. They basically have to have protective precautions in place.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess.
Hey, come here.
Oh. Hugs! Hugs!
Damn it.
Hugs, chat.
I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
What? The Paragon option. Zox has said to me that I really should do them all.
Listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time.
Yeah, in every conversation that there is one, there's only one, not the other.
Need to destroy it to stop their VI process.
And you get good moments like that, so.
Yeah.
Make sure Hangel and Darozen see the
And moments that surprise you.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Hugs. Yeah, hugs.
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. I do. Come on. Let's finish this.
Oh.
Don't go up yet, don't go up yet.
Huh?
Go to the side room.
Huh?
Missed it.
What? Oh.
There's a bunch of stuff in there.
Oh, that's actually really, really touching, you guys. Like this. Shepard's just like, come here, hug me. Come here and hug me. I know, Ryer. Sad. Sad that we had to find him dead. Rest in peace.
Alright. Whip out that cane!
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, wait. There's stuff to grab right there on those desks.
Clocked hostile. Look sharp.
Oh, is it because I was too close?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you do it right, you can charge up the king before they engage.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm right.
You have to do it just right.
Okay.
Go ahead and grab the stuff on those desks.
Okay.
And there's a spot on either side that you can peek.
That I can what? Oh.
That you can peek from. Right or left, doesn't matter.
Oh. Hell yeah, there we go. That's a nuke. That is a nuke, chat. That is a nuke. We love an asshole who knows when not to be an asshole.
Exactly. The professionals have standards.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned.
disabling
Sometimes
it
you
shut
gotta
down
punch
any
somebody
Geth
in the
we
face,
missed.
and sometimes you just gotta give them a big
Looks
old
like
fucking
some of
hug.
the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Let's hear it.
Play the recording.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
That breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial,
Don't tell these pops, yeah.
We can't
07
tell
Daddy Tally.
Not the admirals, not anyone.
Ooh.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on.
This one will probably be
If we
the
wait
best
too long, they'll decide we're
Renegade
already
interrupt
dead,
in the game.
and none of this will matter.
Or not interrupt, option.
Oh, when we go back for the trial?
Yeah.
Chad, are you ready?
We
Might
need
even...
to face facts.
No, that is not the best in the series. There's one that's better.
No reason to
But
But
this
in the
one's a
game.
close second. Yeah.
Sounds like
Is the best one in ME3.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And you know exactly what it is, and I can tell you are excited to do it when we get it.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
It's at the bitter end of the game, but it's so good.
Okay. I wanna...
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard.
Asshole time,
Your success in
Pog.
taking back the
Yeah.
Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Tali's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding.
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
Oh.
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth. Do whatever you want with your toy ships, but leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tali's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Oh. Shit,
Are the Admirals
guys.
prepared to render the judgment?
Laying it down hard.
Wow. That was pretty good.
You know what? I could probably specify a little
in light
further.
of your history of
That is the
service,
best
we do
Renegade
not find
option,
sufficient evidence to
conversation
convict.
option in
You
the
are
whole
cleared
series.
of all charges.
The one in
Commander
ME3 is
Shepard?
interrupt.
Please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
It was an honor to speak for my friend, Admirals.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. kill us alive.
Damn! That was good! That's probably one of the best dialogues in any game I've ever played. Like, that was sick.
It's been a while since anyone
It's so
shouted
good.
down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
I wasn't gonna let Tali'Zorah Voss Normandy get exiled on my watch.
Thank you,
Hell yeah.
Captain.
This might be useful.
Hey! Alright, look at that. That's beautiful. B. You can leave. Damn!
Yeah, I can correct myself. That was probably the best renegade conversation option in the series. The thing I was talking about in ME3 is actually an interrupt.
Ooh.
And so we can make them side by side.
Hell yeah! Do it.
Best conversation option in ME2 and the best interrupt in ME3.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's two different definitions. So.
Yeah.
Alright, my friends. Well, because of where we are unfortunately gonna have to save Samara's loyalty mission for the next rodeo. Purely because of time. But we will go ahead and set ourselves up at the Shadow Broker base. We'll get the one that we can get for today for completing Tali's mission. And then when we come back, we'll be able to roll it again. Time for lunch, yes. But we're not done yet, Ryer. We gotta do the thing. We haven't done the thing yet. Zox knows what I'm talking about. Zox knows exactly what I mean.
I do.
We gotta do the thing, Ryer. You know we gotta do the thing. Was indeed Pog, yes. What, huh? The thing? What thing? Can we make it quick? I'm dummy hungry. Come on, Fryer. You know what the thing is. Ooh, 20,000
20,000
platinum.
platinum. That's good.
I'll take that. Okay. We gotta do the thing. Come on. We gotta do the thing. You know what we do when you come to chat. Think Nova's delusional. Absolutely not, Admiral. That is blasphemy. Nah. We gotta do the thing.
The thingy thing.
The thing, guys. It involves a book. We all know what it is. Zox knows what I'm talking about.
It's a very special book.
It's a very special book, chat. It's a very, very special book. I don't know what you're talking about, Nova. I'm too hungry to think. Ryer, it has to do with fun. The certain, fun, and then another word that starts with the same letter. I love how we do this. We do it every time. The Inscription Rulebook. No! No. Fair guess, though, but no. Is it the Hungry Hungry Caterpillar? No! What the heck, you guys? Bro just keeps mentioning that one. Yes, but I did say it involves fun, and then another word that starts with the same letter. Fun fajitas! Admiral? No.
Fajitas are pretty fun.
Fajitas are fun, but that's not what we're talking about, though. Come on, guys. It's a book of fun. Eating sounds like fun to me. Yes. Fun onions. Admiral. No. Especially right now. Yes, Ryer. I would like to go eat too, but we got something to do. We got fun facts. Ryer. Fun facts. I'm just waiting for the chat to start exploding. And then I'll start to read. It's fun facts! Come on. Fun food. I mean, fun facts! There you go. There it is, Docs. Fun
Took
what?
long enough to figure it out.
Look at Ryer in chat, he's just... he's just spamming his keyboard. Faints. Fog. Fun what? Yes, Chad, fun facts. For those of you who have not been here before, I've got this book from 2006 that Ryer guilted me into pulling out. It's called The Book of Useless Information. It's full of all sorts of weird, wacky, fun facts. Some of them are not PG-13, some of them are somber, some of them make absolutely no sense, but... if there's anything potentially not PG-13 or controversial, I'll skip over it, but I'll put it in a DM for anybody who wants it. Alright, we're gonna be finishing off a sports category. So we're just gonna finish off there. 3 consecutive strikes in bowling are called a turkey. Yes, indeed. Tokyo has the world's largest bowling alley. It does not specify the size. The bowling ball was invented in 1862. That was shortly after the Civil War, wasn't it? Because the Civil War was like mid-1800s, wasn't it? I don't know the exact dates off the top of my head, but... the game of squash, not sure what that is, originated in the United Kingdom. Not sure what that is, but... Australian rules football was originally designed to give cricketers something to play during the off-season. Now that is interesting. Karate actually originated in India. Now that is a surprise, genuinely. The only bone not broken so far during any ski accident is one located in the inner ear. Now, how exactly are you going to break your inner ear bones while skiing? What kind of position would you have to find yourself in to break that? Because apparently every other bone in the human body has been broken in skiing, other than that, but... I've had a couple turkeys myself. I have never gotten one, but I've gotten them in Wii Sports, but that's because you can line up the ball perfectly every time and always get one. But, Sports Illustrated has the largest sports magazine circulation. I'm not really surprised by that. Kathy Rigby is the only woman to pose nude for Sports Illustrated. Okay. A forfeited game in baseball is recorded as a 9-0 score. In football, it is recorded as a 1-0. In the 4 professional major North American sports, baseball, basketball, football, and hockey, only 8 teams' nicknames do not end with S. These teams are the Miami Heat, the Utah Jazz, the Orlando Magic, the Boston Red Sox, the Chicago White Sox, the Colorado Avalanche, the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Minnesota Wild. That's actually kind of interesting. I didn't really realize how many North American sports teams actually end with S. So it's kind of interesting, the teams that don't. That there's so few. Because in the NFL, there's 32 teams. I'm not sure what it is for other sports, but that's pretty wild. You? Yeah. And pole vault poles used to be stiff. Now they bend, which allows the vaulter to go much higher. Alright, my friends. Well, that is our fun facts for the time being. We are going to be starting on a new chapter next time called Scientifically Speaking. So we're going to be having a lot of science-y themed fun facts coming up. And I am fascinated by science, so that will be a fun one. Red Sox and White Sox, not CKs! Not crouch kicks. You're talking Titanfall now. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to leave off there, my friends. It's always a great time coming and joining with you. Everybody out there in chat. We will have to see, Zox. I probably work next Monday, but maybe we can finagle with something. Either starting earlier, or if I happen to have an off day on a different day of the week, we might be able to come back to be able to fit in Samara's loyalty mission and see if we have enough stuff for Endgame. We can discuss that more off script. Just to kind of gauge where we are at this point. Because I've got all the other upgrades. Like, I got the shields from Tali. So we can look at that off script at another point.
Yeah, it really is just generally better to start at the point of no return for a whole stream.
Well, right, and that's why I'm saying if I can't start earlier next Monday, if I happen to work, then
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we can discuss it off script and we can figure out where we are.
Yeah, if anything, once you know your work schedule for next week, that'll give us a better idea.
I mean, I have it on the fridge. I just have to go look at it.
Okay. Well, you're running out of time, but let me know when.
Yeah, I will let you know. Alright, chat. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow for Titanfall Tuesday. I am going to be taking a week off from any % because I've been on a sub 90 blitz for the last couple weeks on stream and off script for getting the sub 90. So I'm going to be doing the Frontier Defense Challenge build tomorrow. So if you're up for that, Zox, I will be online doing that.
I might be.
Otherwise, I'll just be gaming and chilling. So, all right, chat. I will see you guys tomorrow.